Hello, you beautiful people, and welcome back to Let's Play Wolcen. Ja, wir stellen es mal wieder um. Also, das wäre mir zu peinlich, das aufs Story-Mode. Ah, okay. Good game. Good game. So, hop into it one more time. Das ist echt geil. Ich weiß nicht, ob ihr es schon mal gemacht habt. Wenn ihr an der Augenbrauen so leicht zupft, gibt das der Fingerkuppe ein echt witziges Gefühl. Ich mache das schon seit Jahrzehnten. Aber, well, anyhow, that's it, you guys. Hello, you beautiful people, and welcome back to Let's Play Wolcen. Lots of mayhem, where we go a teensy little bit on with the end game of Wolcen. We have to talk to Thunderblade Sulla here, and let's do that right now. Okay, welcome to Stormfall overview screen. From here you can access various buildings. Each building can unlock various gameplay features like a theft skill slot, more personal stash tabs, your final aspect of apocalypse, and more. To access a building, simply click on the corresponding icon, but once within a building you will need to launch construction project to unlock this function. To help you understand what these functions are, each building has a tutorial that can be accessed clicking the question mark icon in the top corner of each building's window. At the moment the Stormfall Palace is already constructed. You will need to complete projects there if you are to unlock the construction projects of each building. Open the Stormfall Palace window now by clicking the icon, and I assume the palace is right.
Welcome to the Diamond Council, my lord. Here we will focus on the most pressing domestic matters. Ordering the construction of new infrastructure, for example, that will allow our existing enterprises to thrive.
Roads, workshops, defenses, irrigation networks, anything like that.
Irrigation networks? Oddly specific, Valence.
Oh, no, not particularly.
You'll have to get used to this maneuvering, my lord. Valence is of House Blacktide, a noble house that invests heavily in Stormfall's agriculture and sells a lot of excess produce beyond our borders. So you see, everyone here wants something from you. Be sure to watch your step.
Do not play coy, Valence. You cannot...
Excuse me, but are there any other urgent matters you wish to discuss?
No, my lord.
Oh, not particularly, my lord.
Nothing from me, my lord.
Then we shall adjourn the council. I will recall you when I have need of guidance.
Alright, training facilities. Stormfall once had some of the best training facilities on the continent, perfect for conditioning the city guards, seekers, and the elite forces of Thunderblades that protect the city's interests. Recent events have left these facilities and their training equipment in a sorry state. If you were to invest in new, perhaps improved training facilities, and more new recruits could be drafted to the ranks of Stormfall's military organization, increasing security in all corners of the city-state. Outcomes productivity will permanently increase. Okay, let's start.
Sensible project, my lord. We will put some people on it as soon as possible.
Yes, and this is the Stormfall Palace, your new home. From here you can initiate projects that will increase the city's total productivity, as well as the number of projects the city at one time. Every project needs to a set amount of productivity to complete, so the more that is generated per Stormfall, the faster projects will be completed. Certain palace projects also need to be completed before you can initiate a built-in construction project. For example, the Seeker's Garrison requires you to invest in training facilities before it can be constructed. Okay, yada yada yada, that we know. And that is now going to take a little bit of time. Okay, let's... Diamond.
My lord, as we are expecting...
Okay, can't do that now.
My lord, you are...
Okay. That is on track. Can we do anything else now? We
My
are
lord?
then...
Yeah, hey, so,
missing some
The city
stuff.
of...
Okay. Completing a turn. You will need to complete a turn before your productivity is allocated to a project. In order to complete a turn, you will first need to successfully complete the activity, mandates, or expeditions. The harder the challenge, the more productive you will be. Go to the mandates or the expedition map. Okay, let's do a expedition then, maybe. This is the expedition map. Here you can accept quests to explore difficult, dangerous dungeons for greater rewards. Once the expedition has started, you can only come back to Stormfall when reaching the end of a floor. Should you decide to continue, the dungeon will become more difficult, but the rewards will increase too. You can further increase the difficulty and rewards by adding area modifiers. Click roll area modifier to add them to the expedition. Add enough area modifiers and you can get the opportunity to lure powerful enemies or even better rewards. Finally, if you have a special item, use it to access at this destination. Once you've selected your difficulty level, accept the quest and go through the portal to begin. Okay, we are now going to adapt.
What do you want?
And champion have the Hail of Spear. Okay, okay. But it's right now all the same. Okay, then let's accept it. And there we have the portal. It is lagging right now, don't know why. But let's then go through it. You can choose to add rent. Okay, we already have a modifier on it, so we need to hunt on the one. First of all, we need to hunt down all of the enemies, but I am not certain how difficult it is going to be or not, but that we are going to find out very quick. Well, I think it is definitely makeable. What I have to say with I am trying to actually find the right words that they brought to a RPG, something like, well, can you call it housing or something like a city building or civilization? Not exactly that, but a strategy thingy inside.
That's not happening.
It's quite cool, and that is now turn-based. Makes the end game a little bit cool. I don't know. Probably that has been in other games as well, I assume, but I don't I have not played one. Let's say it like that. On the other hand, we could have done, or I could have done more modifiers in, which on the other hand, of course, is with 2,500 gold a little bit expensive. If you think about that, we are upgrading the city and we're sitting at 300,000. So it's not that. It's in the end not that expensive as I thought, but nice. Then we might have a little bit of a end game right here, which may go over a couple of episodes. But I can already tell you guys, I will not really delve into the end game deeply in the Let's Play, at least what I do on air. I think about doing that off air a little bit more. That just as a little disclaimer that you are not run away in the end. Well, why have there only been 2 or 3 episodes? Well, it's just because of that. So now it actually makes sense if I remember a little bit of the better version. Oh, we have a level up. Nice. There we were playing random. Oh goodness, are we all? Can we actually? Cannot use the town portal. If I remember correctly, in the better version, we did play these random expeditions, and there I was under the impression that the whole game was like that, or at least they said we don't wanna put in anything of the campaign right now or of the acts, so that actually makes it a little bit sense in the end. Okay, good. So we will of course do a couple of expeditions, but the point I wanted to make there is I don't know how many there will be. It could be 1, it could be 2, it could be 4, but I think it's not going to be 8 or 9 or 10. Just the little disclaimer right there. Let us actually invest a little. Okay, we are now at 45%. Still, I am, you know it, I would still love to have the plus 50% crit chance, to be honest with you. Alright, what do we have? Stamina point. Dodge can through enemies. Not wanna... Okay. Okay, here's where I wanted to go, to be honest. Secret damage, spell damage, attack damage, spell damage, spell damage. Force shield, force shield. Is there anything for us which might be actually good after all? Shadow damage, attack speed score, that might be very good for us as well. Spell cost, movement. Okay, I go into that direction for now. Confirming that. Did that increase anything of our... Okay, 2, 4, 1. Don't know whether that is good, I guess, compared to really high level characters out there. That ain't... Well, too much. That is something I honestly can tell you what I don't enjoy too much in this game. Then you will receive a lot of gear, and that's good. I like it. But for the expeditions, on the other hand, that is not really cool, because at least I'm the kind of guy who wants to take everything with him, sell it, or salvage it in other games, and then that is the fun for me. Being the only thing here is to leave stuff behind, and that for me is very frustrating. I know I'm maybe a little bit weird that way, but maybe that is the point, to just only take the, well, not blue items.
I can't do that right now.
Or everything which is above blue with me. Starting with yellow, I assume. Because in the end, selling that stuff is, well, you can sell it, but it doesn't bring you that much of gold in the end. Or maybe that's just a game where you really just pick up the items you need. I don't know how that is going to
more power.
Turn out in the rest of the end game. Probably we won't even come so far in the end. So that one's down. Battle axe,
Won't fit.
Okay. But guys, actually that brings us to the end of this episode. We will go on here in the next one, where we... Oh my goodness, that looks great. Where we will, of course, go on here. Let me throw that out. I really thank you for watching, guys. If you guys actually do have enjoyed this episode, then please, guys, give me a little thumbs up and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see ya in the next episode.
It's not possible.
Until then, have a nice day. Stay frosty. Bye.